Okay. Yes, my name is Lachey Davis, and like I say in my channel, that I do a variety of things. I consider myself a freelancer. So, basically today, what I want to talk about, and it's actually a personal situation that I have actually been in, and I will share my story. Um, Also, this is for all the domestic violence females because day after day, everyone and somebody somewhere in this world, country, wherever, go through domestic violence, go through some kind of violence, and you really should get help. But since I know that sometimes that is not an option and you are scared, then like I just say try, just try. Like try to have that strength because what I'm about to present to you today is basically a poem that helped me get through some things. Don't really know who the author is of it because it was never found to have an original author. But I was working with this woman doing domestic violence, doing my domestic violence case, and I'm one of the lucky ones in this world when it comes to domestic violence. Meaning, um, I was involved in a situation where I was going with this drug dealer. And it seems like I always just ran into drug dealers. But when you present yourself even more, then all that ends up like going hand in hand on who you surround yourself with. Okay, here go my story. I'm able to talk about it. So here we go. All right. I met this man and he was like the joy of my life. Like I got everything, like, but everybody knows that nothing in life is free. So if you consider yourself spoiled, if it's not by your parents, it's not free. Okay. I stood up here and I was with this Colombian and black dude, and we got so in love. We was like so in love. But by the second year, my second year with him, it started from pushing. Then after pushing, started from choking. But at this point, like, I told my mom that this was going on. And she was basically like, leave him, because it's going to turn worse than that. And I'm like, well, mom, it's not just that bad, because I hit him back and I push him back to let him know that I can't just be pushed over. Okay, but it started with slapping, kicking, stumping, being handcuffed to sinks and stuff, being stripped naked and threw outside. Like it was really becoming humiliating for me. No one basically wanted to even talk to me, or even better yet, like not saying that I would have cheated, but even wanted to cheat with me because no, everyone was scared of this man. By this time or whatever like that, I was just so scared of this man. I couldn't leave him because after the first time I tried to leave him, he actually hunted me down at my friend's house. And since my friend was scared too, she was just like, why don't you go home with your dude? Y'all coming law married. Well, just go home with your husband. I was trying to tell my best friend at the time that what I was going through. And I got tired of people asking me, like, what did I do to him to make him put his hands on me? I didn't do shit. That's what I did. I didn't do shit. Um, Basically, one day I just got fed up. By our fourth year being together, like I just got fed up and I felt like that was my time to leave. Okay. By that being my time to leave, or me thinking that was my time to leave, I decided to take my child, move into an apartment that was way somewhere else, probably like about 20, 30 minutes from the home that we shared. Um, I moved my child or whatever. We moved up in an apartment or whatever. Everything was already planned to get away from him. This is where the problem came in at. I still worked at the same place. He still knew where my child went to school at. So, he have always told me if I ever left him, he was gonna kill me. But of course, all dudes say that. warning. Some of them believe them because they will. Basically, I sit up there and I left him. I say after about 3, 4 days of me leaving him, my mom picked me up from work one day, and when she picked me up, um, when she picked me up, she had my son with her. Okay, we got to the apartments. By the grace of God, my son accidentally left his backpack up in my mom's truck. But when we got to the apartment and my mom dropped us off, I had my baby in one hand and my book bag in another because I was working and going to school. So my mom helped me a lot. Um, I stayed next to a staircase, and before I knew it, I was bombarded. Wasn't didn't know at the time I was actually being stabbed while being bombarded by this man. Um, he stabbed me 4 times. Sliced me across my chest. He split my face open. You really can't see it in this video, but I have a scar from here to like here, and my face where they had to reconstruct my face and everything. Because my face was open, blood everywhere. Stabbed me 2 times under here. Stabbed me 2 times in my in the front. I died. I died. But you know what? God wasn't ready for me. He wasn't ready for me at all. He wasn't ready for my son because my son also got stabbed in his back. Um After that or whatever, then we after that we like I fought. I fought until I passed out. Like I don't remember anything. I don't remember dying. I don't remember none of that. All I know is I've been told. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm so sorry. I know I'm supposed to be able to talk about this. Um, but it still get emotional, because it was my life, and just to hear that I died and had to be brought back to life and given blood transfusion, like it's amazing that I'm here. It's amazing that my child is here. Um, he's 10 years old at the time. This happened when he was 5 years old. It's 5 years old, but you still have emotions behind it. But I fought for us. I fought, and we're alive today. And I'm saying this to say this: you would never want anyone to go through a domestic violence situation. If you know anyone, like call and get them help. I don't care if they say don't or don't get in their business, because if they told you about it in the first place, they wanted you in their business. Them are signs calling out for help. Okay, my mom ended up turning around because he left me there to die. My mom ended up turning around because my son left his backpack up in her truck. And when she got up to the third floor, all she seen was neighbors surrounding me, screaming, calling, saying, call 911, help. Like, my baby crying over me or whatever like that. Like, so, like, that day, I regret that I can't remember what happened after that. But at the same time, due to counseling and stuff, um, it's probably best that I don't remember it. Um, we're fine today. Like he have like we went to court on it. Like he was caught. Um, we went to court on it. They asked him if he had anything to say, and he stated that he had something to say to me. And I asked the judge that I had something to ask him. And he asked me, can I go first? And all I asked him was, why? Like, why would he do this to me? Like, why would he hurt me when I never did anything to him? When I loved him when nobody else did, when I picked him up, when I established him. Like, why would he do me like that? And you know what he said? With a smile on his face. You deserved everything I did to you. You was the best thing I ever had, and you tried to leave me. You think I was going to let somebody else get the best of that? And that's why you have 45 years to life in jail. because you didn't want nobody else to get the best of me. But guess what? If you was to ever see this, I'm strong. You didn't destroy me at all. I don't think justice is actually done, but I don't think you should be dead. But at the same time, I'm married. I'm happy. My son is grown. I have established a whole life. Oh, by the way, pregnant again. So, my life have kind of been great. Really can't complain. But I don't know if my computer is gonna let me do it. But I want to let y'all hear this poem, and this will help me, and I hope it will help you.